how are you guys doing this cold Thursday morning? I hope everybody's good. I'm here with Deanne and Goss. So Deanne, tell me what you do.
Hi everyone, happy Thursday. Thank you for coming by, Caitlin. My name is Deanne Goss and I am CEO and President of MaxxAlive Inc. And what we do is we help women take control of overall health, but we specialize in helping you balance hormones naturally.
Awesome.
So I came into this a few years ago, but I absolutely love doing it because of the testimonies and the amazing stories that I hear from women after they've gone through this process. And I was like, oh wow, that was so easy.
Yeah.
And so it's been really fun.
Cool. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about that. Tell me about how you got into it. Tell me what caused you to fall in love with it. Where did your story begin with MaxxAlive?
So I've been around the company, I have been around it for a while, and kind of I did the books and did stuff behind the scenes.
Okay.
And interacted with our hormone guru, someone who's been doing this for now over 20 years.
Okay.
She has an amazing story, it was her passion. After she had gone to the doctor and they told her, your hormonal problems, you're going to have surgery. And she was like, no way, I don't want to do that.
No.
So that's kind of where the company got its start.
Yeah.
And so when I was helping along that, in that avenue, it was probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and I was talking to her, and I had just gone to my OB. And she was like, how are you doing? Because at the time, my youngest of 4 had just turned 2. And so I went.
You were crazy, sleep deprived, all the things.
Well, the thing is, I wasn't.
Oh.
And so she's like, well, how are you doing? I'm like, well, I just got my blood work back. And my doctor says, I'm doing great. And she kind of chuckled and said, well, have you taken the saliva test yet? And I'm like, no. She goes, well, do me a favor and take a test. And so I kind of put it off, and she asked me again, have you taken your test? And I'm like, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
And so I took the test, and I was excited to get my results.
Right.
Because I'm eating right, I'm exercising, I've got my 4 kids in order. It can be hectic, but I was sleeping correctly. I mean, I wasn't having any issues.
Okay.
I felt awesome.
Yeah.
And just doing everyday stuff with 4 little kids. And so I got my test back, and lo and behold, F. Failed in my eyes. I'm like, what?
Whoa.
So I get this test and it's off the charts. My hormones were totally out of balance.
Oh, wow.
And so I'm like, well, the blood test said that I was fine.
Yeah.
The saliva test said no. So I went back to her and I'm like, because I us women, we don't like to fail. And
Not
I'm
anything.
like, there's no way I'm getting an F on this test.
Right.
That's how I looked at it. But when I sat back and realized, this could be really serious. I mean, after we went through the results and I found out this is serious.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so she told me that luckily, in my case, we caught it early.
Right.
Because I wasn't having sleep deprivation.
Right. All the physical symptoms hadn't showed up for you.
And as women, as we get older, we kind of think, oh, menopause is coming, that's for old ladies. And,
right.
But yet, so I thought about it, but not really taking it seriously.
Sure.
And so when we sat down and looked at the results, she was like, thankfully you're not having hot flashes and insomnia and the hormones being out of balance.
Right.
And so at the time, I'm like, I don't have time to learn about my health.
Sure.
I don't have time to learn about all this hormone
Yeah, you're
stuff.
chasing 4 kids around.
And so one of the reasons why I love what I do now is because it's really easy.
Sure.
And so we're able to help people go, all right, if you failed the test also, there's some really simple steps.
Yeah.
And so what I did personally is I followed the program that we sell through MaxxAlive and what we do through our coaching and our products. And she said, what you do is you follow this, you take these supplements, take this program, and in 6 months we test again.
Okay.
So I'm like, nope, I'm not failing. So,
yeah, and I'm going to take them every single day on
time. But at
time.
the same time knowing I have to be on my game for 4 days. I can't go down the road 2 or 3 years from now and have hormonal issues.
Sure.
If I can fix it.
Right.
And so I started the program and I set my phone in the morning and at night and I took my stuff religiously. In 6 months I tested, everything was in balance. So it proved to me
That's awesome.
this works. And that's another
Yeah.
reason why I really love what we do, is because you can take this, and if you do it, you can prove and see
The results are there.
the results are there. And the thing for me is I didn't feel any different because I wasn't feeling bad.
Right.
No, the majority of our clients, they're feeling that, and they come
Right.
to us with, oh, my energy's down, I have low sex drive, I'm gaining weight at, in my late 30s and early
Right.
40s, like what's going on? And so we're able to take the results and say,
Do this.
like my testosterone was like a dude. I mean, it was off the charts bad.
Wow.
And so we go over, and there's a lot to it, like the scientific reasons why. I didn't want to know all that.
Yeah,
I
you just wanted to follow the
tell me
system.
to do this and do this.
Yeah.
And so I test every year to make sure I'm still in balance.
Right.
Take my products every year. And I love it because we have a lot of people that go to the doctor
Yeah.
and take blood work. Now, blood work isn't incorrect, it's just incomplete, if you will.
Right. There's another piece to the puzzle that even I never really realized.
So saliva, and this,
Uh-huh.
and for whatever reason, we're made like this. Saliva tests available hormones. Blood tests available and unavailable. So it takes everything, so when you get this result, it looks like you have all these hormones and everything's in the ranges. But really the best way the most
to really
accurate
know
way
is saliva.
is through saliva.
Ladies, if you have done the saliva test, I want you to raise your hand on the video so we can come back and look, because honestly, this is something I'm kind of learning for the first time, so this is
Yeah.
great information.
And it's really great because you can do it in the privacy of your own home. You're not getting poked by a needle. Now
Sure.
you do spit, and it's a little tube that comes in and this goes to an independent lab.
Right.
So we partner with someone that does the
Yeah.
testing, and it goes through them, and then they send the results through someone who's qualified to read it, and then we
Right.
get the results and we can say, okay,
Can
based
figure
on
what
this,
needs.
and the lab will tell you, you're low here, you're high here, here are some suggestions. So what we've done through our hormone guru, through her years of experience, is we've
Right.
taken natural supplements. So
Uh-huh.
basically, if you guys feed your body what it needs, it heals itself.
Right.
So in
Right.
my case, after 6 months of time and superfood, because that's really all it is,
Mhm.
superfood, my body healed itself.
Yeah.
And so,
That's awesome.
yeah, that's long
That's
story
awesome.
short, I guess. If you
No, but that's great. That really helps us understand. So let me ask you a few other questions. So when you're thinking about it in your story, what's your favorite product? What do you feel like has made the biggest difference for you that you love to tell people about? What
So
product?
we have 6 products, and they all working together balance out all the 5 main hormones.
Okay.
My favorite product is fiber, y'all.
Okay.
So
Where are we
The
here?
fiber.
Okay. this one
Fiber
here.
is really important just because it helps keep the trains moving on time.
Yeah, we need the trains to
If
move
you
on.
are not, TMI, but if you're not having at least one bowel movement a day,
There's a problem.
you're in trouble.
Right.
Because estrogen and all the bad toxins
Uh-huh.
stay in your system.
Right.
So you need,
You need to be able to flush that
and
out.
it literally scrubs and cleans it out. It goes through your intestines and it takes the bad estrogens and excretes it. So
This looks like it's probably a powder form.
Mhm.
It's not small like pills. So how do you take this?
So this is a powder.
Uh-huh.
This is a powder. This is a cream. Everything else is in pill form. But I literally, so I've gotten to the point, as a scoop, we suggest 3 scoops a day. So before breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I literally put it in my mouth and chase it with water.
Okay.
You have to get the taste for it, but
Otherwise, you can mix it in with water or
juice,
something.
water.
Okay.
If you do a smoothie or a shake during the day,
Yeah.
like before or after
Just
workouts.
add this to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's my favorite product.
Okay. Tell me about a product and how you saw it make a difference for a woman, and like kind of a testimonial story that came from somebody. Obviously, they all work in conjunction, but maybe there's one that stands out that you could share with the ladies.
We get so many testimonies from my hot flashes are gone, I can sleep, I like my husband now. But probably my most favorite testimonies are pregnancy tests that come back positive.
Oh, awesome.
We help so many people with fertility.
Really?
So, and there's a whole lot. You can go to my website and find out. But just in general, my favorite testimonies are, I just got one, what's today, Thursday? Tuesday, we received one from a lady that I've been dealing with out of Canada, and she and her husband have been trying to get pregnant, and they tested positive on Sunday.
That's awesome.
So when your body is in balance and all of that is working, we see results in pregnancies all the time.
That's incredible.
So that's my favorite. That's my favorite type of testimony.
Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so thinking about that, is there anything that you'd like the ladies to know that you have going on that you'll have available tomorrow, something specific for them to look for, anything like that that you want to share with them that they can watch out for?
Sure, we actually, like I said, we've been doing this for now over a decade, over 10 years. And another reason why I love it is it's proven, the results show that if you take it, it's supporting your hormone health.
Right.
Not only that, it helps with your overall health, because a lot of it just works in conjunction with every system in your body. What we have recently launched, and we just did it this week, is a subscription program. Whereas before we were selling individual products based on maybe the test showed this and you maybe needed to take 1 of the 6 or 2 of the 6, but when in reality you need to take the entire system. And before, the saliva test was sold separately. So now we've done a subscription program where you buy your test and your products, you get your initial test and start the products immediately, because once again, everything's great for you.
Right.
And so you'll take your test and send in the results, and then you get the initial test back. And then part of the program is you stay on it per month. Everything that we have is a 30-day supply, and then after 6 months, we send you another test.
Okay.
So, and then after that, if you stay on it for 12, we send you another one. So
okay,
it's
so
all
you can check in. Okay.
Originally, whenever we did it separately, it was about $3,500 a year value. Now we have our new program is if you start at $249 for the first month, you get your test and all the products, and then after that it's $169 a month. And then on month 6, you'll get another test. So it's just a way to stay on the program. It's shipped to your door.
Yeah.
It's really convenient. You don't have to go to the doctor.
Right.
Now, always, do your checkup and all that.
Right.
All of that is still really important. I mean,
Right.
I still go to my OB. I still get, annual checkups. Those kind of things are still important.
Right.
But this is great for overall health and especially hormone health.
That's awesome. Will you tell us really quickly what's here? So
Sure.
We've been looking at the picture and you'll tell us what we got.
The saliva test looks like this. It comes in a cool little package, and after you spit in the tubes, and you will put it in we freeze it, and then it goes to the lab.
Package it all back up and send it right back.
And there are specific instructions in here, because you have to take it for on day 19, 20, or 21 of your cycle. There's specific days that you have to take the test.
Gotcha.
Okay, so there's a saliva test.
Gotcha.
We have a all-natural bio-identical progesterone cream. What we find is most women are estrogen dominant, and this is kind of getting into some of the specifics, but this particular product is a topical cream that you take on your wrist, on your chest, where there are veins at the top of your skin for best absorption, and that helps balance out estrogen. Vitamin C is super important in hormone health because it supports adrenals, which is part of hormone health.
Right.
And so when you're stressed out, your adrenals steal progesterone from the rest of your body, leaving deficient progesterone to balance out the estrogen that's over here, but
chain reaction.
Yeah, and then adrenals are over here taking the vitamin C or the progesterone, so it's a vicious cycle.
Right.
So these support both of those. Like we said, the fiber is good to eliminate toxins and waste from the system. Cardiovascular health is also really important. We have what we call CardioMax, and it supports blood flow to all organs and all your body.
Okay.
So it helps with fertility, for example. If you're looking to get pregnant, it supports blood flow to the ovaries and the production of eggs, and
Awesome.
so that's part of that. And then the Daily Max is an all. It's probably one of the best.
Okay.
It has it's an estrogen modulator.
Okay.
So what it does, it has indoles and dim, which are specifically for if your estrogen's too high, it helps bring it back. If it's too low, it helps bring it up.
Okay.
And if you're good, then it just keeps it there.
Keeps it balanced.
But it has
Okay.
B vitamins, it has minerals, it has fruits and vegetables, vitamin K, which is another part
Yeah.
of hormone health because it helps bone health.
Okay.
And
I've
so-
heard about vitamin K a lot
Yeah,
recently. It
yeah.
seems to be a hot thing.
Because as we
People are
get
talking
older,
about.
and that's part of the hormone health is osteoporosis.
Right.
So this supports good bone health
Okay.
in conjunction with that.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then our last one?
And the D Max. Now this is a vitamin D is what the sunshine
Yeah,
vitamin.
yeah.
And so we've been locked up all winter
We
with this
have,
rain and
indeed.
cold. So
And freezing?
one of the best ways to get vitamin D is through supplementation. So this is something that you literally spray under your tongue and your body absorbs it almost immediately.
Awesome.
So a couple of sprays a day gets you the extra that your body needs.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I like just being able to know what's here and the ladies to be able to have an idea of what they're looking at, looking for. Cool.
And I recently started what we call Max TV. We have a YouTube channel and we are putting information out.
Awesome.
So it's not only important to take this, we like you to know why.
Yeah, so give the details
so we
behind
go
it.
into some details and we actually do interviews with our guru. She has, she's like really technical and
That's
she knows
cool.
all the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
I'm just like, just tell me what to do and I'll take it.
And how do you find that? How can they find that channel?
It's on YouTube. If you'll type in MaxxAlive, it's MaxxAlive.
Okay, and they'll find that too. And how can they find you or your website? Can we link that on the video so they can
Absolutely.
see
It's
it?
MaxxAlive.com, and our videos are there as well. My
Okay.
testimony's there. You can listen to all of the
Cool.
information that we have on the website.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Deanne. Do you have anything else you want to share with the ladies?
Thank you.
You
I
good?
appreciate you having me.
Awesome.
Thanks, Haley.
Thank you so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow
Bye.
morning. And be prepared for some good coffee and some good connections.
Thank you for watching this MaxxAlive video. Be sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and when you do, hit the bell to be notified every time a hot new video is dropped. Also, log on to MaxxAlive.com to get more information about our natural, proven, and guaranteed program.